encapsulation only. Yesterday we discussed about the up to glucose cyclic structure we discussed, and then after the glucose cyclic structure we have the structure of the fructose. Structure of the fructose से पहले हमारे पास एक टर्म है. Yesterday I asked you what are the anomers. Anomers क्या होते हैं? Who is going to repeat it? What are anomers? What are anomers? Yes, anyone? What are anomers, beta? बोलो जल्दी, एनोमर्स क्या होते हैं? क्लास 12th, what are anomers? गरिमा?
Hemiacetal structure of glucose which differ in the position of hydroxyl group at the C1 position.
इसमें आप सिर्फ इतना भी बोल सकते हो. The difference in the position of OH group at carbon atom 1 are called as the anomers. Okay. Now, after this anomers, we have the structure for the your glucose. When we talk about the cyclic structure of the glucose, so cyclic structure of the glucose क्या है? It is basically a pyrene ring. It is a pyrene ring. Okay. Now when you are going to form a pyrene ring, what you have to do, like कल अगर आपको याद हो तो हमने क्या किया था? That in the case when you are having the alpha glucose के अंदर क्या था? R R L R, और बीटा ग्लूकोज के अंदर क्या था? L R L R. तो always remember कि जब भी you are going to convert into a cyclic structure, तो what is going to happen कि left, जो ये left हम लिख रहे हैं, L stands for the left one is going to come at the upper side and right ones are going to come at the downside. Like इसका अगर we are going to make a cyclic structure, so what will be its cyclic structure? First making a pyrene ring only, and then this. Now right side, whatever the right side, they are going to come at the down. तो अब इसके लिए लेकिन आपको straight structure पता होना चाहिए. So what was the straight structure of this? Okay. Now converting this into a cyclic structure. So what I told you, right hand sides are going to come at the down. So what is going to happen? Right side से आपकी क्या हो गए? OH, OH, then you are having H, and then you are having the OH, and then remaining H. Like this, you are going to convert it into a cyclic structure. Now, next one is your fructose.
मैम गरिमा को एडमिट कर लो.
Okay. Next one is your fructose. Your fructose, it have the structure. You see that it is having the cyclic structure. In the case of the cyclic structure, it have the furan. Sorry, this is wrong. Like this. It is going to have the furan ring. So whatever the cyclic structure you are going to make for the fructose, it is going to follow this particular ring. और यहाँ पे भी आपका same rule रहेगा, like when you are going to have the RLR or LLR. So same thing is going to happen कि जो left side वाले होंगे वो upside you are going to make, और जो right side वाले होंगे that you are going to make downside. Okay. Now your disaccharides they are being cutted. Disaccharides कट हुए हैं, it means कि आपका सक्रोज का स्ट्रक्चर जो था जिसको हमने बोला था that it is having the glycosidic linkage, वो वाला पोर्शन आपका कट हो गया है. Similarly, in the case of the polysaccharides, it is also cutted. Importance of carbohydrates, it is also cutted. Now directly coming to the proteins.
ग्लाइकोसिड लिंकेज कट गया मैम.
हाँ बेटा, सक्रोज के अंदर है ना वो, तो सक्रोज कट गया तो वो भी कट गया. Now coming to the proteins, proteins क्या हो गए? Proteins are the building blocks. Basically जितने भी proteins होते हैं they help in the growth and the maintenance of the body. Now इसके अंदर we are going to study mainly about the amino acids. अब amino acids when we are talking, it means that they are particular which are containing the amine group and a carboxylic acid group as a functional groups. Now depending on the position of this amino group along a carboxylic acid group, these can be classified as the alpha, beta, gamma, delta and so on. जो इनका basic structure होता है, basic formula, that is your this. Now it is because this is going to be the alpha carbon atom. Alpha carbon atom कौन सा हो गया? जिस carbon atom पे your functional groups are being attached. That is called as the alpha carbon atom. So therefore it will be called as the alpha amino acid. R over here, it stands for the side chain. It can have any number of the carbon atoms depending on the group which is present. Now over here we have that we say that in a healthy body, your healthy body can manufacture around 11 amino acids. 11 amino acids are being manufactured in the human body itself, and so therefore we say that they do not going to enter in your body through the external diet. जो भी आप खाना खा रहे हो उसके थ्रू ये एंटर नहीं होते हैं, because they our body is manufacturing them. Or the amino acids which are not manufactured in the human body, they are being supplied from the outside your body. Got it? अब इसके अंदर we say like amino acids के function क्या हो गए? Amino acids functions are they build the muscles, they cause the chemical reaction in the body, they transport the nutrients, they protect the our body by the illness, like preventing the illness. Now if the amino acid deficiency takes place, अगर किसी की body में अमीनो एसिड्स की डेफिशिएंसी हो जाती है. So what can happen? It can decrease the immunity. It can have the problem in the digestion. It can bring the depression. It can bring the fertility issue. It can lower the mental alertness. It can slow down the growth in the child. This all depends on the amino acid which is going to be deficient. Like we did about the that valine. अब valine amino acid जो है, it is essential for the mental focus, or you can say for the emotional calmness, like this. So if your valine is going to be deficient in your body, then what is going to happen? Ultimately, your mental ability is uh, going to be affected. Similarly, if you are having a deficiency of the histidine, अगर हिस्टिडीन की डेफिशिएंसी हो जाती है, नाउ हिस्टिडीन का फंक्शन क्या है? हिस्टिडीन का फंक्शन है टू प्रिपेयर द ब्लड सेल्स, टू रिपेयर द टिश्यूज एंड मेंटेन द प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर ऑन द नर्व सेल्स, जिसको आप लोग बोलते हो माइलिन शीट. Now if this histidine gets deficient in our body, then what is going to happen? There will be the uh, there will be the delay in the tissue repair. There will be no manufacturing, or you can say the production of the blood cells will get reduced. Okay, and ultimately what is going to happen कि जब blood cell की manufacturing जो है वो कम हो जाएगी, तो there will be the deficiency of the anemia. Got it? In this manner you have to do it. आपको ये सारे याद नहीं करने, कुछ मेन याद करने बस. लाइक ग्लाइसिन, ग्लाइसिन जो है वो स्वीट इन टेस्ट होता है. टायरोसिन, टायरोसिन नाम क्यों रखा? बिकॉज इट वाज फर्स्टली ऑब्टेन्ड बाय द चीज. Like this, main you have to remember. Then we say that whatever the amino acids can be classified into acidic, basic and the neutral amino acids, and this classification is depend on the relative number of the amino group and the carboxyl group. अगर आप कहते हो कि your amino acid is acidic in the nature, it means that your acidic group is more than the amine. If we say that it is the basic amino acid, then your amine group is more than the carboxylic acid group. If we say that your given amino acid is a neutral, it means your amino group is equal to the carboxylic acid group. Okay, ये आपकी first classification हो गई. Second classification is on the basis of its requirement, or you can say its manufacturing. Non-essential and essential amino acids. अब देखो, essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids are what? Non-essential amino acids are those amino acids which our body is synthesizing. जो amino acids आपकी body में बन रहे हैं, they are the non-essential amino acids. And the amino acids which our body require to get from the diet, जो आपकी बॉडी बाहर से ले रही है, उन अमीनो एसिड्स को यू आर गोइंग टू कॉल्ड एज अ एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड्स. अब वो दोनों ही केसेस में एटलीस्ट 3 to 4 एग्जांपल्स आप लोग याद कर लेना. एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड्स में कौन कौन आ जाते हैं? वालिन, ल्यूसिन, आइसोल्यूसिन, arginine, your threonine, lysine. इसमें से जो इजी लगे उसको you people can learn. Threonine, lysine, methionine, phenyl, alanine, and tryptophan. These all are the essential amino acids. अब इनके अलावा like your glycine, alanine, glutamine, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, they tyrosine, proline, histidine, they all are the non-essential acids. Non-essential amino acids. They all are being prepared in our body. Okay. Now after this, the important one, the question which we can expect is the question of the zwitterion. Who is going to give me the answer for the zwitterion? क्या होता है zwitterion? What is zwitterion बेटा?
शो करता है
क्या शो करता है?
एम्फोटेरिक बिहेवियर में एसिड और बेस दोनों से रिएक्ट करता है.
Yes, it shows the amphoteric behavior. Now look students, इसका क्वेश्चन जब हम लोगों ने टेस्ट दिया था तब भी मैंने दिया था. If you have the question in the exam about the zwitterion, then please do not forget to make its structure. जो आपकी बुक के अंदर स्ट्रक्चर दे रखा है, do not forget to make it. That is your RCH, NH2, C double bond O, OH, CH, NH3. Now this is what? This is the zwitterion. Okay, so do not forget to make this structure. Now after this we have zwitterion के बाद the next thing comes your structure of protein. Structure of protein is again the important question. Why? Because structure of protein के अंदर आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? You will have the peptide linkage. Okay, you are going to have the peptide linkage. Peptide linkage ka if the question comes, you require to show, for example, H2N CH2 COOH plus H2N CH CH3 COOH. Now what is going to happen? Minus H2 is going to happen. Minus H2O कहाँ से हो जाएगा? You will have so it will give you H2N Now अगर पेप्टाइड लिंकेज आता है then what you require to do, just close this CONH box.
मैम आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही.
And write it as now coming beta.
यस मैम.
And writing it as a peptide linkage. Okay. अब यहाँ पे because this is the structure of the glycine and this is the structure of the alanine, तो ये किसके बीच में पेप्टाइड लिंकेज हो गई? इनटू द ग्लाइसिल एलानिल. गॉट इट? दिस इज गोइंग टू कॉल्ड एज अ पेप्टाइड लिंकेज. इज दैट क्लियर? अब इसको यू कैन कॉल्ड एज अ पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड आल्सो. नाउ बिकॉज यहाँ पे दो अमीनो एसिड्स जो हैं वो ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं तो इट विल बी कॉल्ड एज अ डाइपेप्टाइड. अगर तीन अमीनो एसिड्स ज्वाइन हो रहे होते तो इट वुड कॉल्ड एज अ ट्राइपेप्टाइड. 4 के केस में tetrapeptide and so on. Now when you are having a polypeptides with more than 100 amino acids और जिसका molecular mass around you can say comes out to be more than 10,000 unit, that is called as the proteins. Clear? Like if we say the insulin की अगर हम बात करें तो इंसुलिन हैव द 51 amino acids in 2 polypeptide chains and they are linked by the disulfide bonds. This I have told you also. Another thing, जितने भी प्रोटीन्स होते हैं, प्रोटीन्स के पास कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन एंड नाइट्रोजन ये प्रेजेंट होता है. दे मेनली कंटेन द कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन एंड नाइट्रोजन. क्लियर? देन जो प्रोटीन्स का मेन स्ट्रक्चरल फीचर हो गया वो कौन हो गया? योर पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड. गॉट इट? यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. Then after that you should know that what are the globular proteins, what are the fibrous proteins. ये main difference जो है you should know that what are the globular proteins and what are the fibrous proteins. Who is going to tell what are the globular proteins? Globular proteins क्या होते हैं, कौन बताएगा? What are the globular proteins?
Ma'am, which are water soluble?
और fibrous protein? What are fibrous proteins? बताओ बेटा, what are fibrous? क्या बेटा?
It insoluble in water and soluble in the strong acid and alkyl.
Okay. अब मुझे ये this question is very important according to the exam. Next मुझे बताओ अल्फा हेलिक्स और बीटा प्लेटेड शीट्स में क्या डिफरेंस है? अल्फा हेलिक्स स्ट्रक्चर एंड बीटा प्लेटेड स्ट्रक्चर.
अल्फा हेलिक्स तो घूमा हुआ होता है ऑयल की तरह, और बीटा प्लेटेड एक्सटेंडेड होता है.
ओके. ये दो आई एम टेलिंग यू दीज आर द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन अकॉर्डिंग टू द एग्जाम. इसे पढ़ लेना तुम लोग. Now next is your denaturation of the proteins. What do you mean by the denaturation of the proteins? What do you mean by denaturation of the proteins?
मैम जब वो नेटिव फॉर्म से एनवायरनमेंट में आते और प्रेशर वगैरह चेंज करते हैं हम, तब उनका स्ट्रक्चर बिगड़ जाता है.
Yes. So basically, और हाँ, denaturation का say suppose if you get the question for the 2 marks, so you have to mention the example also. Okay. So writing the example also, या फिर ये question ऐसे भी आ सकता है as a not a reason, we can say subjective question में भी आ सकता है कि like where does the water present in the egg go after boiling the egg. जो वाटर में लिक्विड सॉरी एग में जो लिक्विड पार्ट होता है बॉईल होने पे वेयर डज दैट वाटर गोज. लाइक आप ये कह रहे हो ना कि जो एग हो गया, एग वाइट जो है वो बन जाता है, एग वाइट का कोगुलेशन हो जाता है ऑन द बॉइलिंग, तो वाटर पार्ट कहाँ चला जाता है? व्हाट विल बी द आंसर? बोलो.
हम डीनेचर हो जाता है एग वाइट
यस, उसमें कोगुलेशन हो जाता है, मेकिंग द एग वाइट एज अ डीनेचुरेशन. ओके. सो इसको आप कर लेना. नाउ एंजाइम्स कट चुके हैं आपके, नो एंजाइम्स वी रिक्वायर टू डू, और हमें विटामिन्स भी नहीं करने हैं. ओके. enzymes and vitamins we do not require to do. Now directly come to your nucleic acid.
मैम क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ विटामिन्स भी नहीं करने हैं?
नहीं बेटा, nothing. Now directly coming to the nucleic acids. Nucleic acids के अंदर basically what we have to do कि first of all you should know that what is the hereditary. We say कि जो भी living cells के nucleus हो गए, it is responsible for the transmission of the inherited characters. That transmission of the inherited characters is called as the hereditary. Now what is going to happen कि the particles which are present in the nucleus of the cell, they are responsible for the hereditary, and that particle are called as the chromosomes. Chromosomes जो हो गए, chromosomes are basically, these are made up of the proteins plus a type of a biomolecule. इस टाइप ऑफ अ बायोमोलिक्यूल को हम लोग कहते हैं न्यूक्लिक एसिड. दिस न्यूक्लिक एसिड आर ऑफ द टू टाइप्स, that is your RNA and DNA. Your RNA is ribonucleic acid, DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. And nucleic acids are basically, they are the polymer, long chain polymers of the nucleotides. Okay. Now if the question comes like this, that what is the composition of the nucleic acid, एक nucleic acid अगर है तो वो क्या consist करता है, whether it is a DNA और RNA. अगर आप DNA की बात करते हो, then we say that it is going to consist of the pentose sugar plus phosphoric acid plus nitrogen containing heterocyclic compounds, जिसको आप in common you can called as the bases. Got it? Now what is going to happen कि if you are having a DNA, तो DNA की केस के अंदर जो आप पेंटोज शुगर बोल रहे हो, that will be your beta D2 deoxyribose. And if you are talking about the RNA, तो RNA की केस के अंदर ये हो जाएगी बीटा डी राइबोस. Okay. Now besides this, अब मैंने बोला बेस. In the case of DNA if you are talking, तो बेस आपके हो जाएंगे एडिनिन, ग्वानिन या साइटोसिन and thymine. But if you are talking about the RNA, तो RNA की केस के अंदर क्या हो जाएगा, एडिनिन, ग्वानिन, साइटोसिन और थाइमिन की जगह आ जाएगा यूरासिल. ओके. अनदर थिंग, योर एडिनिन एंड ग्वानिन, if you are going to look their structure is the purine rings. You can say purine rings are fused. And if you are going to look the structure for the cytosine, thymine and uracil, then they are the single pyrimidine ring. यहाँ पे 2 rings है of the purines, and it is the single pyrimidine ring. Okay. Another thing, we have the structure of the, when we are talking about the structure of the न्यूक्लियोसाइड, दैट इज स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द न्यूक्लिक एसिड. तो न्यूक्लियोसाइड क्या हो गया? इट इज द बेस प्लस sugar. It is base plus sugar. It means that in the case of the DNA, it is what? Thymine base plus your deoxyribose. और RNA की केस में it is uracil base plus राइबोस. अगर आप न्यूक्लियोटाइड की बात करते हो तो न्यूक्लियोटाइड क्या हो गया? फॉस्फेट ग्रुप प्लस शुगर, जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं दैट इट इज द बैकबोन ऑफ न्यूक्लिक एसिड. और फॉस्फेट प्लस शुगर के बीच में, मतलब इन दोनों को मिला के whatever the bond will be there or linkage you can say, that will be called as a phosphodiester linkage. Then in the case of the RNA, you are having the mRNA and tRNA. mRNA को हम लोग कहते हैं मैसेंजर आरएनए. मैसेंजर आरएनए का काम क्या हो गया? These serve as a temporary copies for the information which is found in the DNA. tRNA का काम क्या हो गया? To transfer or you can say to carry the amino acids to the ribosomes. और वहां पे ये लोग डिकोडिंग करते हैं. एक और थर्ड टाइप का होता है, that is your rRNA. rRNA is what? It is known as the ribosomes, or you can say it gives the structure to your proteins. और इसका काम होता है to carry the genetic information from DNA to the ribosomes. Okay. Then we have its importance. तो importance में we are having the DNA fingerprinting. DNA जो है, it is a chemical base of hereditary. It is responsible for maintaining the identity of the different species. All this. Now whatever the portion is remaining, like मैं तुम्हें एक चीज बताती हूँ. पहले हमारे पास जो एडेनिन, ग्वानिन, साइटोसिन, थाइमिन, यूरासिल के ऊपर क्वेश्चंस बहुत रेयरली आते थे उनके स्ट्रक्चर्स पे. But this time we can expect the question on the structures. Similarly your mRNA, tRNA, rRNA पहले क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते थे, but now we can expect. Why? The reason being the portion which is deleted, तो उसको तो कहीं ना कहीं compensate they are going to do. This finishes your biomolecules. Now anyone is having any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Sure. Now tomorrow will be the test of the biomolecules. Only MCQ questions or the fill in the blank type that I will be providing. It will be on the MS team. 10 minutes का test होगा. Exactly 9:50 it will start, and your 10 o'clock I will put it off. After 10 o'clock, join the class and we will be starting the coordination compounds for the revision. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
इससे आपको आइडिया भी लग जाएगा MCQ टाइप क्वेश्चंस का. Yes, one more thing students, I'm not very sure about this thing, but there is the possibilities are coming like this, that your PT1 can be only MCQ type. ऐसा हो सकता है, ऐसा under discussion it is. So tomorrow we will have the MCQ type test only. In that MCQ type I will providing you the